Hello everyone, welcome back to Vigyan Academy for Maths and Science. I'm Shraddha Pandey and in this video we are going to talk about food and health. This topic is taken from 5th Standard Science of S-Chan publication textbook of ICSE Board. In this topic we are going to cover the objectives like introduction, healthy eating, what is junk food, enduring nutrient food, lifestyle diseases, obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, deficiency diseases, protein and carbohydrate deficiency, deficiency of vitamins and minerals, food adulteration. Now let's have a look on the introduction of food and health. So we know that why we need food. So we need food to get energy, to grow, to help our body remain healthy by fighting diseases. Foods have various nutrients that help us in different ways. That is why we need to eat a varieties of food. The nutrients are protein, carbohydrate, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Now let's discuss about protein. Proteins are nutrients that help our body make new cells. We need new cells to grow and to replace damaged cells. Proteins are found in grains such as pulses, milk, and dairy products. Even eggs, chickens, fish, and meats are having protein in it. Now let's have a look on carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are sugars and starches. They give us quick energy. Grains such as rice, wheat, fruits, and vegetables such as potato are rich source of carbohydrate. Next is fats. Fats give our body more energy than carbohydrates. The body also uses them to store energy. Fats also help to keep our body warm. Oils, fish, meat, nuts, and dairy products such as butter, ghee, and cheese give us fat. However, eating too much fats is bad for us. It will make us overweight, that is also called as obese and unhealthy. Now let's talk about vitamins. Vitamins are a group of nutrients that our body needs for good health and growth. Only a small quantity of each vitamin is required. But if body does not get any vitamin in sufficient quantity, it can result in dangerous diseases. Fresh fruits and vegetables are good sources of vitamins. There are various kinds of vitamins that help us in different ways. Some of these are vitamins A, B, C, and D. Now let's talk about minerals. Minerals are also nutrients that our body requires in small quantity to remain healthy. Like vitamins, lack of nutrient in our diet can also cause diseases. Milk, fruits, and vegetables give us minerals. Some of these are iron, calcium, phosphorus, and iodine. Besides these nutrients, our body needs roughage and water to remain healthy. Roughage is the part of food that cannot be digested. It is present in vegetables and fruits. It helps our body get rid of undigested food. Water helps our body to transport digested food, oxygen, and waste materials, and in other ways too. Now let's talk about healthy eating. For good health, our diet should have all nutrients that our body needs in right quantity. Such diet is called as balanced diet. For a balanced diet, you need to eat food from each group every day. That's why the foods are classified into 4 groups, and these are: first is bread and cereals, which are rich in carbohydrates and minerals. Second is fruits and vegetables, rich in vitamins, minerals, and carbohydrates. Third is dairy food, which give us protein, fats, and minerals. Fourth is meat, egg, and pulses, which give us protein and fats. Those who do not eat meat should eat more of pulses and dairy foods, which provide them with enough proteins. Now let's have a look on what is junk food. Potato chips, candy and other such food that have a lot of fat, sugar and salt and very few other nutrients are known as junk food. As we can see in this image, these all are having lots of fat in it. So these all are junk food. Samosas and soft drinks are also junk food. It has been seen that children who get addicted to junk food want to eat all the time and do not eat other healthy foods like milk, fruits and vegetables. Junk food, therefore, has a very bad effect on their health. They tend to become obese, overweight and have less energy to do physical than children who eat a balanced diet. These are also the example of junk food, and later in life they can develop diabetes and high blood pressure. What should we do if we really like potato chips, candy and samosas? Then the trick is to eat them only sometimes in small quantities and eat other healthy foods also, so that you still get the nutrients you need each day. Ensuring nutritious food. Eating the right kind of food is, however, not enough. Nutrients are destroyed if we wash, cook or store food improperly. Fruits and vegetables should be washed before cutting them to get rid of dirt and germs. If they are washed after cutting, many nutrients are washed away. Food should be cooked with care so that its nutrients are not lost. Overcooking destroys several nutrients. Cooking is too much water and then throwing away the water make food lost nutrients. Food should be stored properly, otherwise it gets spoiled and smells due to growth of germs and mold. Food can be stored in the refrigerator for a few days. Food can be preserved for longer period by methods such as dehydration, that is removal of water, and canning, that is storing in sealed cans. Next is some method of making food healthier are as follows. Let's see what are they. First is fermenting method. The process known as fermentation makes food more nutritious and digestible. It also helps us fighting with germs. Curds, that is also called as yogurt, is fermented milk. It is good for our stomach and can make us feel better if we have diarrhea. Idli are made from a fermented batter of rice and pulse, that is dal. Idli are very healthy food. They do not have oil. They are cooked in stem. This preserves the vitamins in them. Sprouting consists of germinating seeds such as gram and moong dal. They are then eaten either raw or slightly cooked. They provide us with many nutrients including protein, carbohydrate, vitamins and roughage. They also have some substance that the seeds produce while germinating. These substances are good for our health. Now let's discuss about lifestyle and diseases. We know that to stay healthy, we need to eat balanced food, exercise, and it is also important to give rest and sleep to our body. However, many people do not follow these simple rules and result they suffer from diseases. Also, some people have bad habits like smoking. Since bad habits also causes diseases. Such diseases that arises from the way people live are called lifestyle diseases. They are caused mainly by unhealthy eating, lack of physical exercise and bad habits. Some of these lifestyle diseases are as follows. First is obesity. We can see the image of this is obesity. Then diabetes. This is the image for checking out the diabetes. Then high blood pressure, and this is the way to check out the blood pressure. Now let's discuss in detail about obesity. Obesity means being overweight because of excess fats in the body. It results from overeating, especially carbohydrates and fats, and not doing enough exercise to use up the energy they provide. The extra fats and carbohydrates is converted to body fat. If we keep on overeating, we become obese. Obesity is considered to be a lifestyle disease. It has many serious effects on our health. An obese person has risks to developing several diseases like diabetes and high blood pressures. The best way for obesity is to change our food and exercise habits. First, eat balanced diet. Do not overeat. That means we must stop overeating. And exercise regularly. Now let's talk about diabetes. The cell in our body need a form of sugar called glucose to produce energy. In a person suffering from diabetes, glucose cannot move properly from the blood to the cell. The cell therefore cannot produce enough energy. Also, the excess glucose that remain in the blood harms certain organs of the body. Some common symptoms of diabetes are feeling of tiredness, weight loss, excessive thirst, excessive hunger, and excessive urine formation. Diabetes requires treatment by a doctor. It can be kept in control by changing the lifestyle. For that, we must eat a balanced diet which should be rich in rough veg and low in fat and sugar. It is better to eat 5 small meals in a day than eating 3 big meals. Regular exercise such as walking, exercise make sure that more sugar is forced out of blood to cells where it is used to produce energy. Now let's talk about high blood pressure. The heart pumps blood in our body with certain force. So, the blood flows in the blood vessels with a certain pressure. If the pressure is higher than the normal person suffer from high blood pressure. One of the reasons for high blood pressure is not following a proper lifestyle. Obesity, excessive salt in diet, lack of exercise, smoking and drinking excessive alcohol can cause high blood pressure. If not treated in time, high blood pressure can cause heart attack and kidney failure and have some other damage effects on the body. Often high blood pressure has no symptoms and the person suffering from it may not even know about it. Sometimes blood pressure patients show symptoms of headache, dizziness, blurred vision, nausea, chest pain, and softness of breath. Lifestyle change to manage high blood pressure are weight control by proper diet, which should be low in fat and salt, regular exercise such as walking. Deficiency diseases. What happens if our body does not get all nutrients in sufficient quantities? Have you ever thought about it? So if we are not getting enough nutrients, then we can suffer from diseases. Diseases that occurs due to deficiency of nutrients are called deficiency diseases. Some of them are protein and carbohydrate deficiency and deficiency of vitamins and minerals. Now let's talk about proteins and carbohydrate deficiency. Many poor children do not get enough food to eat. As you can see in this image, a girl is showing a board that she is hungry. Such children suffer from malnutrition, mainly due to shortage of protein and carbohydrate in their diet. Two forms of malnutrition are kwashiorkor and marasmus. Kwashiorkor occurs because of deficiency of protein in the diet. Some symptoms of disease are extremely thin appearance of all body parts, excess the stomach, feet and face because fluid collects in these parts. Slow growth, thin limbs, pale and dry skin, reddish hair, get tired easily. As we can see in this image, the boy is very thin. And next is marasmus, which occurs due to deficiency of protein, carbohydrate and fats. Some symptoms are thin with prominently visible bones, dry, loose skin, weak and do not gain weight, often suffer from diarrhea. Diarrhea is a disease in which our large intestine is getting affected and it affects our digestive process. Deficiency of vitamins and minerals. The deficiency of vitamins and minerals in the diet cause several deficiency diseases. Let's talk about anemia, which is one of it. Blood gets its red color because of cells that is called as red blood cells. And the red blood cells have a substance called hemoglobin, which is very important because it carries oxygen from the lungs to all parts of the body. This oxygen is used to generate energy in the blood cells. If the amount of hemoglobin in the blood is less, the amount of oxygen carried also reduces. This causes less energy to be produced in the body. One of the main cause of anemia is deficiency of mineral iron in diet, and therefore it is a deficiency disease. The patient of anemia look pale and have decrease in energy level and feel weak and tired and may feel short of breath and dizzy. Anemia can be prevented by eating a diet which provides the mineral iron. Some iron-rich foods are green leafy vegetables, fruits such as apple and banana, nuts, eggs, fish liver and meat. These diseases can be cured by adding the deficiency vitamin or mineral to the diet. Now let's have a look on the symptom of anemia. This is the normal hand look like, but if the person is suffering from anemia, its red blood cells are less and white blood cells are more, so that's why the hand looks like little pale. The table shows the sources of vitamins and minerals and the deficiency diseases caused by lack of these vitamins and minerals in the diet. Vitamin A. The source of vitamin A are butter, carrot, milk, tomato, and the deficiency causes because of lack in vitamin A is night blindness. That means we cannot see well at night. Second is vitamin B, and the sources for vitamin B are milk, meat, bread, and the deficiency diseases caused by lack in vitamin B is beriberi, a dangerous disease which affects the nerves and muscles. Vitamin C sources are orange, tomato, cabbage, and the deficiency disease caused by lack in vitamin C are scurvy, which is a disease that results in bleeding of gums and swelling of joints. Vitamin D sources are egg, milk and sunlight, and the disease caused by lack in vitamin D is rickets, which is a disease that affects the bones and teeth. Now let's talk about minerals. Iron, the sources of iron are apple, banana, spinach, meat, and the disease caused by lack in iron are anemia, a disease of the blood. A person suffering from anemia looks pale and tired. Next is calcium. So the sources of calcium are fish, green leafy vegetable, milk, and the disease caused by lack in calcium are weakness of bones and teeth. Phosphorus. The sources of phosphorus are meat, bread, and milk, and it also affects our bones and teeth. Now the last but not least is iodine. Iodine sources are iodized salt and shrimp. The disease caused by lack in iodine in our body is goiter, which causes swelling of gland in the neck, result in improper development of the body. Now let's talk about the food adulteration. A dishonest milkman may add water to milk to earn more money. This increases the amount of milk but reduces the nutrient it has. Addition of substance to food that lower the quality of food is called food adulteration. Sometimes food is adulterated with harmful substance. For example, some harmful coloring agent may be added to food to look like more attractive. For example, we can see in this image, these peas are adulterated, and when we are putting this in a water, it's leaving its color, but the natural one doesn't leave its color. Some other common adulteration are starch in Indian sweets, papaya seeds in black pepper, and water and sugar in honey. Now, summary of the video is, we talked about types of nutrients present in the food, and also we discussed about healthy eating and diet. We also talked about how much the junk foods are harmful, and then we had discussed lifestyle diseases that are blood pressure, diabetes, and obesity. Deficiency diseases, deficiency due to vitamins, due to minerals, due to protein. And also, in last but not the least, we had discussed about the food adulteration. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, share, subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get the latest update of my video.